Hey, how's everybody going out there? I just wanted to give you something that happened in our schooling today here at home that just was pretty awesome, and I just want to take a moment to say for all those parents that are in doing school at home, good for you. And I wanted to just commend you for taking time to put family first and getting the schooling done, but as much as that's an important part of life, that's not the most important part for kids. It's really being with you guys and just having family together. So team family, go for it, and good job. And again, don't stress over about the schoolwork and stuff. Just do your best to do what you can, chip away at it every day, and then do something fun together. But today during our lesson, we're studying the Constitution of the United States. And I just was remembering back when I was in 8th grade, we had to take like a constitutional exam. And we had to get up, we had to say the preamble. And as we were studying it through with the kids, it was just like, I just remember back to that, and it was kind of fun. So do you guys remember the preamble? Do you remember what our Constitution's all about? It's probably been a long time, but I really think it's important to get back into understanding our Constitution and framework, because it's really being challenged right now. And certain political parties want to abolish the Constitution and put a new government in. So let's remind ourselves why our founding fathers took time and took such great lengths to go over this. So the preamble to the United States Constitution, I'm going to read it. I don't remember it as I used to. It's "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Now that is pretty awesome to think that our founding fathers, covered this whole thing of domestic tranquility, providing for the common defense, our military, general warfare, and secure the blessings of liberty, freedom, not just for us, but our posterity. And I think oftentimes we can forget that we, the older people, are here to help secure it for our legacy. And so this is why. And then so that's just the start. So you'll see in the Constitution, that's how it starts. But what is the Constitution comprised of? Well, it's different sections in there. So the next sections are the articles. Now there's 7 articles. And in those 7 articles, they tell about the 3 branches of government. You have your legislative, which is Congress. You have the House of Representatives and the Senate. That those are comprise that house. Then you have the executive branch, which is the presidential branch. Then you have your judicial. And then from 4 to 7 talks about the relationships among the states, how to the mending of the Constitution, that it's the supreme law of the land, and how to the ratifying of the Constitution. So you have your preamble, and then you have your articles, and then you have your amendments. Well, the amendments were made, the Bill of Rights was put in 2 years after the Constitution was established, for the very reason of securing personal freedoms to the individual. So you had this blanket of wonderful things of how the government is to do, but people were still concerned that their personal freedoms were going to be taken away, because the very reason why people left to go to discover a new land and to try to succeed here is because they were being religiously persecuted. And so one of the things is that in that Bill of Rights, it's our first amendment is the amendment of religion, the freedom of religion. Now, I laugh every time people say, oh, the constitutional founding fathers weren't believers. That is a lie that's been trickling down for years. Why else, if these people were not believers in God or wanted to worship, why else would they make the first amendment to guarantee the freedoms we have? Okay, this is showing you that this is utmost importance in our land, that we have that freedom to choose our own religion, you know, without fear, to choose how we want to worship and have religion. So let's look at the first three of these, because I think they're really important for this society right now. Okay, so you have the preamble, you have the articles explaining how the government's supposed to be structured, and then 2 years after the there's 10 amendments that were set in place. Well, here's the first one, where I just told you about. The Congress cannot pass a law making any religion the official religion of the United States. Under the First Amendment, we are given, okay, and we're also, in that first thing, is freedom of speech, okay? The right to speak out without fear of punishment. The freedom of speech. So Christians out there that are speaking the gospel, you should be doing it without any fear of being punished, because that's your freedom. You have the freedom of press. We have the right to, I'm reading this from this book here. I give all the credit to Understanding the Constitution, okay? This is not from my brain.